We're here with ESPN's Adam Schefter, talking to Sean Payton a little bit here at the coaches' breakfast. What do you think he needs to do in Denver to get this thing turned around?
Well, there's a lot of work to do, and that's why he was hired and given the contract that he was, because there's a lot that needs to change there. And obviously, I think it starts with the quarterback, and there's a great connection between Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. And if the franchise is going to get back to where it wants to be, there's so much invested in Russell Wilson that somebody has to get it out of him. And there might not be anybody on earth better than Sean Payton to be able to do that. These two, I think, have wanted to work together for a while. There's been a curiosity there. And so now they'll get that chance. And if Sean can get Russell back to being Russell, then the team will be on its way to getting back to where it wanted to be. And I don't think Sean takes the job if he doesn't believe in Russell. And I know that Sean was the guy that Russell wanted most of all. So here we go. Let these two guys get together and see if they could recreate some of the magic that each of them have had in the past.
The free agency moves that they made, they bring in Mike McGlinchey, Ben Powers, getting a little bit bigger up front. What do you think about what the Broncos were able to do there?
I think they were making a statement that they needed to address their offensive line and they needed to upgrade in the trenches. And they did it early and they did it right away and they did it to a great cost because it was that important to them. So they made it known that they felt like they needed to improve up front.
A lot's changed since we talked to you last year at this. The Broncos' new ownership now, Sean Payton in place. So where do you think this Broncos organization is right now?
Well, I think the owners are going to be great for that organization. They care. They're committed. They have the pockets to be able to do what this team will want to do. And it's a new direction. Look, the Bolin family, Pat was tremendous for the city and for that franchise for so long. But it was time to go in a new direction, and I think the franchise is in great hands, and the Penner Walton Group will do a great job.
And the last one for you here, Mike Shanahan. I know you were very close with him during your time in Denver, one of the winningest coaches in NFL history. What do you think his chances are, his legacy, and just overall thoughts on him going into the Hall of Fame possibly?
Well, of course, I'm biased, but you're talking about a guy who did win back-to-back Super Bowls. If you win back-to-back Super Bowls, you're a Hall of Famer. He's somebody who essentially helped create the offense that is run in the NFL today. You do that, you're a Hall of Famer. You look at all the people who are head coaches today. So many are connected to him. By that standard, you're a Hall of Famer. His records in Denver are enough. You're a Hall of Famer. Like, how many more categories do we need to do to show people that Mike Shanahan belongs in the Hall of Fame and is a Hall of Famer?
Well, we'll see if it's this year. Adam, thank you so much for your time as always.